Good morning, folks. Mike Myers here. October 16th at 6 o'clock in the morning. Believe me, at 4 o'clock, 2 hours ago, it was just as clear sky out as there is right now. Mean temperature is probably the same, 39 degrees. We turned on the heat last night. I don't know why we didn't turn the heat on the other night, the night before, but the boiler system was working. So, I opened up the Drudge Report and I reviewed some of the headline news. You know, on Facebook, I read something about Brett Favre. Wife wrote a book, and she talks about his known to her 2 affairs or something like that with other women. Well, it's a woman, it's not other guys, but woman. And my opinion to that, if you gotta play hide the wiener, you gotta pay. If you gotta play hide the wiener, then whatever happens, happens. I mean, what the heck? And if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Disfiguring tropical disease surges in Afghanistan. What the heck? Tropical disease in Afghanistan? Folks, it is my belief that HIV was a creation of the United States government. And it is my belief, well, I'm reasonable. This doesn't come out of nowhere with monkeys or guys screwing monkeys in Africa. It was put in Africa because that was a great testing zone. It was documented just recently about how the CIA used people in Guatemala or Panama or something like that in the 40s, whole country as a test zone for some kind of disease, for LSD or something. Oh yeah, this is America. But if you read about Lee Harvey Oswald's girlfriend in Louisiana, New Orleans. I think it was New Orleans. You know, then you're reading into the Kennedy assassination, which is my belief that Lyndon Johnson was the main person involved with the assassination. Lee Harvey Oswald, as far as I'm concerned, he didn't shoot anybody. I don't know. I have no strong opinion on Grassy Knoll, or 3 shooters or 4 shooters. But Lee Harvey Oswald, as far as I'm concerned, he didn't shoot anybody. Another American plant. But anyway, this was a time of Cuba being all sorts of problems with the United States. So the government wanted to infect Cubans with this disease and wipe out enough of them where it might get to the leadership. So that's how this all came about. The American government has a cure for it. Everything they make, biological disease they make, they always have a cure, just in case things got carried away. But we have to thin out the population of the world, make more money for doctors, increase insurance rates so we can tax insurance or whatever. So anyway, but that's my that's yeah, that's how that comes to be. Oh, actor Sean Connery, no show in Spanish court, could lead to an international arrest warrant. Oh, jeez. The original James Bond. Well, he's got to be about 90 years old or something like that. Yeah, I was really pissed off at him when he left James Bond. I remember I must have been in my teens. He was the main man. And I figured he was throwing away his career. But actually, he did pretty good. He did pretty good stuff. Oh, New York County starting a possible toilet tax. Hey, so anyway, we have... I might have touched with this. The governor race in Illinois. Oh, by the way, folks, I'm going to shave. I'm going to kind of quietly take the clippers away from the dogs and use them. I'm not even going to let them know I'm using them. They might bark at me. But the governor of Illinois is a criminal. I notified him of... He's a lawyer. Also, I notified him of criminal activity, and he did nothing. And you know, on the governor's on the Illinois blog, or not blog, website, they have forms. You can ask the governor something. So I filled out a form and sent it, and I got snagged, so I took a picture of it. And nothing. As a lawyer, he has to do something, and as a politician, as a human being, he has to do something. So our governor of Illinois, Quinn, is less than a human being, just like all these other people I contacted about crimes. And he'll probably continue. Hey, the Supreme Court Justice of the Blago case, Illinois Supreme Court Justice, who oversaw it, I think he's the one that I talked to that was going to help me with my situation. But I found out that it was Scatillo, and Ann Burke, husband, hired Scatillo. So don't make waves in the rowboat. So who's Mike Mars? He's just trash. We have our integrity, our bullshit dirt integrity we have to maintain. You know, this canon oath that the Supreme Court justices take, that judges take, that lawyers take, etc., is all smoke and mirrors. It don't mean anything. You know, look at Anita Alvarez. She's just another dirtbag politician, dirtbag lawyer, in the system for 50 years, or for 20 years, 30 years. How many crooked cases has she done? I informed her of indisputed evidence that two of her state's attorneys withheld exculpatory evidence and coached the cop to lie, etc., blah, 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 blah. And there's nothing she did. So she's a part of it. And before her predecessor, Dick Devine, he knew about it. And look at Mayor Daley, Chicago Mayor Daley was state's attorney when the cops across the street were torturing citizens. And Mayor Daley didn't know anything about it then. He either had to have been the stupidest state's attorney, Cook County, Illinois Cook County State's Attorney. He either had to be the stupidest State's Attorney, Cook County State's Attorney, or he knew about it. I mean, well, one or the other. I don't think he might have said he didn't know about it. You know, these are subjects they don't want to touch. Okay, well, look, I'm already up to 10 minutes, 30 seconds, rambling on of this bullshit crap. So I'm sorry, folks. We're running out of time. Swiss ready to celebrate world's longest tunnel under the Alps. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, so I just last thing I want to say, I was reading how the United States government contradicts itself on World Health nutrient guidelines or something like that. They say they do one thing and they say they do another thing, and it's indisputed evidence. So you're double talking, but that's what we expect. And they're in dispute with the World Health Organization. Apparently, United States government and Europe know better. So here you got American doctors, European doctors, and you got independent doctors all calling each other liars. Ladies and gentlemen, can't we just help other people and be kind and forget about this bullshit? I mean, get it together. Oh wow, cotton prices hit a 140-year high. Jeez. And there's no inflation? There's no inflation? So, you know what? Owning United States Treasuries, they're at such a low price now, low interest rate. As soon as they go up, as soon as interest rates go up, the price of these 30-year, 10-year bonds will go down. So people who have paid this price now for them, buying American debt, the value is going to go even worse. Oh, boy. I mean, it works opposite. Interest rates go down, the price of the bond goes up. So, anyway, if I was an experienced bond trader, I could say, Rick Santelli. Want to know something? Get a hold of Rick Santelli. He seems to know what he's talking about. Anyway, another 2 minutes wasted. God damn. Alright, see you, folks. I gotta find my mouse. I don't know where my mouse is. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Alright, folks, take it easy.